Good morning, YouTubers and stock Twitters. This is Bagger Don at Stock Market Caddy, and today is the 20th. It's Monday at about 10:22, and we're off and running. Let me change the settings here real quick. I want to show you all something. We're going to come here first, though, and increase the font so you can see what's going on here. Status signs, I think. Access labels, we'll increase both of them here. And there we go, so you can see what's going on. This particular chart you're looking at is what we call a three-line break chart. It is the Russell. It's a three-line break chart. It's a 3-minute chart. This is not a momentum indicator. It isn't. What is this? It is our equity curve. It's our equity plot, our equity curve. Because you see, we're running a strategy that we call the three-line break strategy. It's a beautiful little strategy. And what's nice about running, what is great about running any strategy, is when you have a specific strategy, one that you can clearly define, one that you can clearly code, then you're able to punch it into the computer, and you're able to get the trading characteristics of what you should be running. And you can also learn what chart you should be running. So let me give you, for instance, last week, I was running the Russell on a different style of chart. But the Russell was quite choppy, and it just didn't want to get into a specific trend. So I wanted to continue to trade the Russell this week. And I moved from that style of chart that I had been using to a three-line break chart. Why? Because it will show me what I need to see. And then more importantly, I choose a strategy that we have written, and we have a multitude of these strategies, but this is all part of the learning process, and it takes time at Stock Market Caddy. You know, our members, well, we have members that step right in and do very, very well right in the beginning and keep on going. But it does take time to learn. You know, what charts am I running? What strategies am I running? So when I plugged in the three-line break strategy with the Russell, I first put it on a 1 minute, and it didn't do very well. And then I put it on a 3-minute, and it did pretty well. And then I put it on a 5-minute, and it didn't do very well. And then I put it on a 8-minute, and it didn't do very well. So what strategy do you think I'm running? The Russell 3-line break 3-minute. That's what I'm going to run. Because that's what the back test told me over the last few weeks. That's the way the trading characteristics have been for the Russell. Now I have to do this each and every week, right? I have to think about my plan. I have what I call the 5-5-5 plan. There may be another 5 in there. I like to trade 5 markets over 5 days. I start on Sunday night. I don't like to work on Fridays, trade on Fridays. So I like to have 5 markets, 5 trading days, trade about 5 times a day, and try to have a profit factor of at least 5, and try to walk away with about 5,000. If I do a little bit more than that, beautiful. If I do half of that, that's okay. Now, this strategy, just so that you know, let me show you this equity curve down here. This equity curve right here, see this one? It's $135. Where are we now? We're at $14.75 from the 19th, basically the 20th. This is last night. It's doing very well. Now, can you run this automatically? I'm always asked, can I run it automatically? Yeah, you can. You can. But you do need some trading skills because you might be able to do better than the strategy. Maybe you can let the strategy put you in and monitor your drawdowns, but maybe you can do some scalping around it. And then maybe there are times when your account is up so much and you're feeling a little bit flush, where you say the strategy tries to take you out, and you say, I actually think that because we took out this swing point and that swing point, we will probably finish even further down. So I won't take the trade out. I'll try to ride it from up here for a little bit longer. That sort of approach, that takes time. That takes education. That takes practice. It also takes a bit of a mentor. I'm Bagadon at StockMarketCaddy.com. Feel free to give me a call anytime you want. We have an unlimited number of monthly memberships, but we only have a limited number of our annual memberships. We can only do this for so many folks. And once they're full, and we'll go to a waiting list. But if you want to follow or subscribe to others, and they're going to show you, whatever it is they're going to show you. I get a kick out of some of these folks, showing automatic trend lines. And I mean, we can do that too. You want to see a bunch of trend lines that are absolutely meaningless? Let me show you something. We'll come here, we'll add study, and it's an exercise in futility, folks. But let's go to trend lines, and here we go. Trend lines automatic. There. You want some trend? You want to trade trend lines? There they are. It's a little ridiculous. There are places to trade trend lines. Don't get me wrong, but watching somebody at a nightly level or even an intraday level, watching them, even watching me. See, we don't hear, and I'm going to turn that off because it looks terrible, but we're not giving out the fish. Now occasionally we'll say on Twitter how we're positioned on something, but we're not about, just handing out the fish. We're about mentoring, and we're about teaching folks how to, as we call it, trade your own game. So we wish everyone the best. Feel free to give me a call. We have something that we call the Q School that'll walk you through. It's a full-week program. I'm Bagadon at StockMarketCaddy.com. It's up to you. Thanks.